Hey y'all, I am back with another video. This is another 8th grade dance set that I actually did. I had 2 people come to me this week for 8th grade nail sets, and these are actually going to be press-ons, you guys. Now, I did these press-ons a little bit differently, so that's why it's going to be a little confusing because I didn't show the application of the press-ons. But basically all I did, you guys, was I prepped her nail as normal, but I did not put any primer or I did not put any primer on her nails before putting these full cover tips on. What I did to the nail was I did the regular prep as far as pushing back the cuticles, getting all the dead skin off, the excess skin from the cuticle and eponychium. I went ahead and scuffed her nail up with a 150 sanding band, and then after I did all of that, I went ahead and I applied some dehydrator to the nail, and then I took a full cover tip. Now I have these full cover 3XL tips, and I just went ahead and cut them, but I took those full cover tips and I went ahead and I put some KDS glue on the tip and her nail, and I just pressed it down into the nail. I pressed it down like I pushed it up under her cuticle area, and then I pressed it down, laid it flat. So that is why they look so realistic, is because I pushed them up under her eponychium and cuticle area, so it looked more realistic. And I also went ahead and I used a 5-in-1 bit, which you will see in a second after I apply this polish, but I use a 5-in-1 bit to just seal everything in, and that also made it a little more realistic. But here I am using the IGel Beauty, just this red gel polish that I got off of Amazon. I'm not sure of the number of it. If I remember to put it in here, I will put it in here, but I'll try to leave a link in the description box if I remember, because I am actually in the car with my son right now. We are at the beach and we are waiting to get him a henna tattoo. Say hey, Chris.
Hey.
That was really blah. Like,
hi you guys, it's me, Chris.
Okay, there you go. That sounded better. But yeah, you guys, so we're in the car and I decided to do this voiceover because we're actually waiting on the lady to get done doing a henna tattoo for him. And I mean, waiting on the lady to get done doing a henna tattoo on somebody else so that she can do a little henna tattoo. Yes, he talked me into a henna tattoo today, so we're gonna be getting that. But anyway, right here I am going ahead and I'm sealing the cuticles in, and this is, you do this just like you would a regular set. So I have not applied any acrylic yet. I have not applied any polish except for the bottom part, which is red. And the reason why I applied that red polish there is because we are doing red bottoms, and that means underneath the nail, when she flips her hand over, you're gonna see all red underneath her nails. Now I do apologize in advance because my dumb self did not take any videos or any pictures of her nails underneath. Now she did send me some videos, so I'll try to link them in the picture. She looks so cute. Like, she looks so cute. So I'll try to link them because her mom sent me some videos of her and some of her nail kind of showed underneath, so I'll just like try to show y'all a glimpse of it. But they came out super cute, you guys. This was my first time actually doing croc print, and I was a little hesitant, but they ended up coming out pretty decent. The only thing that, like I said on my last set, the only thing that I wish I would have done is made her nails a little more narrow. I just felt like some of them were like a little wide, but other than that, I really did like the design. Now right here, after I am curing between each coat, by the way. So this is the second coat of the red gel polish, and then after the second coat is cured, I am going ahead and I'm taking some top coat, and I am going ahead and I'm putting top coat over the red polish and curing it. The reason that I did that is because I just don't want the monomer and the acrylic to mess any of the polish up. So that's the reason why you see me putting clear polish over top of the red polish. I just didn't want anything to mess up or peel off or yeah, I don't know what it would do. I've never experienced it, but I just wanted to protect it. Some people color the underside of the nail with polish, but I just decided that it would be better if I did it on top and then you could see through the bottom. I felt like it would last longer versus putting it on the bottom and they might chip it or peel it or pick at it or something. So I just felt like this was the best way to do it. Now I am using IGel Beauty Nude Bar. That is the acrylic that I'm using. And you guys, I was not very fond of this acrylic. Now this is the second hand that I'm doing. I decided to record the second hand. Bless you, Chris. I decided to do, he was sneezing, I'm sorry y'all. I decided to do the second hand on camera because the first hand was just not given for me. And I always know that my second hand always comes out better than the first hand. So I went ahead and I ended up recording that one instead. I think I might have recorded both hands, but we're on the second hand right now. This is her left hand. So yeah, you guys, I'm just applying it as usual. The only thing that I will say about IGel is it was very, like, it was see-through. It wasn't as opaque as the Nude Panther by Not Polish. So if I had to do it again, would I use this acrylic powder? Probably not on a set like this anyway. I might use it for if I'm doing a French cut and I just need it at the cuticle area. But other than that, I was not too fond of it. And it took like a really long time to dry for some reason. I have no idea why, because usually IGel Beauty acrylics dry really, really fast, you guys. So I wasn't really sure what the deal was with that, but it dried super fast. So, I mean, it dried super slow and it was kind of like messing me up actually. So yeah, I don't know what was up with that, but we got through it. And this set took me honestly, it took me probably 4 hours, but it only took me that long because of me having to size the full cover tips to her nail. And I did it exactly to her nail size, like her nail shape and everything, her natural nail shape. So that is why they look so realistic. Now, I know people don't usually do press-ons this way, obviously. These will pop off for her, but they will not pop off right away. If she tries to take them off now, she's going to need a hell of a priming, like taking them off. But they'll end up eventually pop off after a week or two. Mine personally lasted longer than 2 weeks. So if you are doing press-ons this way, they're gonna last a really, really long time, you guys, like a really long time. And some people do not want them to last that long, so just be mindful of that. If you are doing them this way, which is not your typical way or your ideal way, then they are gonna last a lot longer than the regular press-ons that are made for you and then you just glue them on for whatever reason. I guess because, I don't know, the acrylic is probably laying so close to the cuticle area that it may touch a little skin, or maybe a little nail is bare, so that keeps it intact a little more. I don't know, but once you pop them off, the full nail comes off and it looks like your everyday press-on. So yeah, she actually, when she came in, I did not know that she wanted press-ons. So, and she was there because had she told me in advance that she wanted press-ons, she would have never even had to sit here. But since she needed them for the next day, I was like, okay, well, we'll just put them on your hand. We'll do them on your hand and you can just pop them off later. So that's what we did. Now, the other way that I do press-ons is I will put down some Holo Taco base on the natural nail. Okay, so hold on, let me rewind. When I'm doing it the other way, I will place I will glue the tips down on the natural nail as usually would before you apply acrylic. So I will place the false nail down, but the tip, just the tip, and I will put it at the tip of the nail, and then the remainder of the nail that is not covered by the tip, I will put some Holo Taco polish down, which is a peely base. And then I will begin, after that dries, I will begin to place the acrylic as if I was doing a regular acrylic set. Now, when you do this, this is a pop-off method. So right after you are done applying the acrylic, the nail will literally pop right off, and then you just file underneath the nail where it was placed on your natural nail. File it evenly, like take away any unevenness, and there you go. There are your press-ons. And those are literally, for me, those are the best way to do them if you're making press-ons for yourself, because I promise you they will fit like perfectly to your natural nail shape. And that's what makes them look so realistic, you guys. Like, it makes them look so realistic because they literally just came off your hand and you're putting them right back on. And usually 9 times out of 10 you can do your you can make your non-dominant hand on your I'm sorry, you can make your dominant hand press-ons on your non-dominant hand, and then you can like switch them because they're usually around about the same sizes for each finger. So that is another way to do it. There are so many ways to do press-ons that people just don't talk about. Like, I know a lot of people think that you have to like make the press-ons on a stand, but there are so many other ways that I've personally done press-ons. This is one way in this video. The other way is the one that I just told you, and then of course you can do them on the stand. There might be other ways that I don't even know about, but those are the 3 ways that I personally have done press-ons. And so far my favorite way to do them is the last one that I told you, with placing the holo taco down. So right here, I'm going ahead and I'm taking a 501 bit. This is the Pana 501 bit from Amazon. My other one is soaking, but I do have them available on my website. Not the Pana ones, but some other 501 bits that I provide, and they are medium grip. I highly suggest that, I meant to tell you in the last video, but if you do not have any other drill bits, the 2 drill bits that you have to have, in my opinion, are the mandrel bit, which you apply the sanding bands to, and or the 501 bit. Now, the 501 bit, I highly recommend, because you can literally do almost everything with a 501 bit. So you don't need, you know, a lot of other drill bits to perform what you need to perform. So I highly recommend them. You can seal cuticles with the 501 bit. You can debulk with the 501 bit. You can etch the sides with the 501 bit. You can go under the nail and clean up under the nail with a 501 bit. Like, literally, you can do whatever. I mean, whatever you want to with the 501 bit. So once I got this drill bit, it was a game changer. I use it on literally every set. There's not one set that I do not use a 501 bit. So if you don't have one, I always say it in my videos, if you do not have a 501 bit, I don't care if you purchase it from me or what the case may be, get you one. My website link is in the description box always, so feel free if you would like one from there. They are a little cheaper on my website than they are anywhere else you're gonna find, but you can purchase them pretty much on every nail website that you find. Most of the time they usually have a 501 bit. So right here I am shaping up the nails. Now this is what I was talking about on my last video as well. I shape the nails. I file this way, I file up and down. I always check under the nail. I file over top, and hopefully I show it again where I am filing like straight up and down, because that's what I was trying to describe to you all last time. And I do that just to make sure that it is perfectly straight. I file under the nail. I file, like, y'all, I file all different types of ways. I file at an angle underneath the nail, on the sides. I didn't leave this in real time, but I tried to get a good little bit of it in this video today. I don't think I show all of them, but right here, this is what I'm talking about. When I file like just straight up and down like that, I always do that. So I didn't really go through the whole process of filing on each finger, because I showed a whole video of that on the last one. So if you have not seen my last video, check it out. I will link that above right here. And then I am taking some cuticle oil and I am buffing the nails out. Now, before I did this, I was just taking a sanding band and I was going underneath the nails to clean them up and make sure everything was nice and clean underneath the nails, because you don't want any acrylic stuck under the nails or anything. So that's why I was doing what I did. But now we're taking a Young Nails buffing brush. Now Young Nails has dual-sided nail files, and I love them. Like, I love their dual-sided nail brushes. They the buffer on them is really good. Like, I really like it. So I highly recommend, if you don't have a buffer or you're looking for a good one, they do have really nice buffing brushes. So I had started painting the nails off camera. Now, first things first, I want to say that, as I mentioned in my last video, I lately have not been putting a base coat down, just because lately my application has been a lot smoother, and I've been able to just use the cuticle oil and buff it, and it makes it like a super smooth surface, and nothing has been bleeding or spreading. So far so good. But usually I put a base coat down before I do any nail artwork. So usually that's what I would do, but I have not been doing that, and that's why you see the nail has no shine to it, because I don't have any base coat down. I'm just putting this gel paint directly on the nail, or this gel polish directly on the nail, after it's been buffed and sprayed with alcohol to wipe the oil away. So I did a few fingers off camera because, like I said, this is my first time really doing a complete nail art with French tips. So I just wanted to make sure that I had it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, you guys. I didn't go super quick, but it also did not take me forever to paint these. It actually like went pretty quickly, and I was super surprised at myself. But I just wanted to show, I did show most of the nails with the nail art, even though it was kind of repetitive. I still wanted to keep it in here and show you guys. But what I was doing was, I just made the line across, and then I connected it like a V, and then I kind of just swooped from side to side until I got a little curve in it. And then what you're going to see me do in a second is I'm going to take my 3D nail art brush, which is like this super small nail art brush that I use for my 3D flowers, but I also use it to clean up a lot of the time. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of monomer, and I'm going to just carve out the French cut that I want. So that is giving me the perfect shape for the French cut, instead of me having to draw a perfect line, which will never happen in a million years, because I just cannot draw a straight line to save my life. So that is what I do, and I do this on each nail, you guys. So it's pretty simple, honestly. Just don't overthink it. Like, overthinking your nail art is going to make it way slower, and you're gonna mess up. Like, I don't know if I show it, but I mess up on one of these nails where I'm just like, I keep going over the same line, and it actually ends up messing it up. So I have to go back and clean it up a little bit more. But other than that, it was pretty easy. Now, I do want to also mention, when you are doing this part with the actual gel polish brush, you want to make sure that that brush is not soaked. You do not want to you don't want to put thick coats. Do not put a super thick coat, because it's going to make the nail look bulky, and doing super thick coats on a French tip like this, when it is gel polish, might cause chipping with your gel polish. So just make sure that your coats are very thin. I made them so thin that you could actually see a little bit of the acrylic underneath, but it was not a big deal for me because I was going to be doing croc print designs anyway, so all that was going to be covered up regardless. But like I said, just make sure that you're wiping the brush first before applying it to the nail, and just make sure that is a very thin layer of whatever color that you're laying down. You don't want to make it thick, because it will peel, you guys. Like, it will peel. Even if you top coat it, it still may have a little bit of peeling going on. So I definitely just want to mention that for y'all. But yeah, this set was super, honestly, it was super simple. It just took me a while because I just generally take long doing nails, but this is one of the more simple designs, you guys. If you have not tried a croc print, make sure that you try it, because it's really not that hard. I promise you, it's really, really not that hard. So what we're doing right here is I kind of had it covered up with my hand. This is the only nail that I kind of covered up on accident, but we're making the little croc designs and then we're placing clear acrylic powder over top of it, and you're going to tap the excess off after you do that, and you are going to put it in the UV lamp, and it's going to cure on its own, and that is what makes it look extra 3D and show up. So one more time, I'm going to go through it with y'all, and then y'all will see the rest on its own. But I'm just making little lines. I'm using a dotting tool for this, and I'm just making little lines. I honestly did not do anything in particular, like as far as how many lines or how many dots. I just made it look cute. Okay, so I was not counting lines, I was not counting dots. I just, whatever fit is what I put. So I literally did the same thing on each nail, you guys, like the same exact thing on each nail. I was switching from one hand to the next. I was doing one nail at a time, so just so that nothing would mess up. I do not like doing nail art and doing the whole hand and then have them put it in the light, because I just feel like I might bump your nail, you might bump your nail. People are very clumsy, okay? And people do not pay attention when they're getting their nails done. They're watching TV, they're on their phone. So just have them cure it right away as soon as you can, just to get it out the way, and so that you know that nothing is going to be able to get messed up. So again, we're just going ahead and we're making the little lines. I'm putting just a little bit of the gel paint on my or the gel polish on my dotting tool, and I'm just making lines back and forth, and then I'm going ahead and I'm dotting it on the side and dipping it back in the polish when I need to. This is black gel polish. If you wanted to use a different color, I'm sure you could. I just didn't see it necessary to, and she wanted it all black, and she wanted her bottom of the nails red, so that is what I did for her. But yeah, you guys, that is literally like all I was doing the whole entire time. So while you're all looking at that, I just want to tell y'all about my day. So today, you guys, like, oh my God, I told y'all that my week was going to be super, super busy, y'all. And I meant it. Like, my weekend is so hectic. It is 11:50 something at night, Friday night, you guys. My son is in the back seat still. He is knocked out. Waiting on my wife to get off work. She gets off work at 12. So we are going to sing happy birthday to him when we get to the house, and I'm gonna wash my hair tonight. I'm going to retwist it, or I might attempt to. I don't know. I might be super tired, honestly. So that might not get done. I might be looking like a who knows what tomorrow with my hair not done. So tomorrow we are going to get some seafood. We might go to the movies, but we haven't decided yet. We're going to pick up his topper. We got a little edible topper made for his cake, so we're going to get that. He wanted a Naruto theme birthday party, so that is what we did. And then we are going to another birthday party. One of his like best friends is having, my friend's son is having his also 8th birthday. They are a day apart, you guys. So they're the same age, they're just a day apart, and he's having his birthday party tomorrow, which is actually on my son's birthday, but his birthday was today, so he's celebrating tomorrow, and then my son's birthday is tomorrow, but he's celebrating it Sunday. So we had to do like a switch off with the birthdays. They always go to each other's birthdays every single year. We go to all her other kids' birthdays. So yeah, you guys, that is our day tomorrow. And who knows what else we're gonna do. I'm excited about the seafood part, y'all. When I say I am a seafood boil fanatic, like, I'm one of those people. Like, I love seafood boils, but the only thing that I get in my seafood boils is crab legs. I always have to have my 2 clusters of crab legs, and I like the black mussels, and sometimes I'll get shrimp in my bag, but it's really not for me. I usually get it for my son, but it's his birthday today, so, well, technically about to be today, but he will be getting his own bag because I am not sharing. He always wants some of my crab legs, and I am not sharing tomorrow. So yeah, y'all, he's getting his own. and he wanted to go to the movies, but we have this box in our house that actually like has all the new movies on it. And we really want to see Firestarter. We really want to see Jurassic World. And there's another movie that, Buzz Lightyear, I think he said is coming out next week or something. So yeah, you guys, that is our Saturday. Then Sunday is his actual party, which is going to be so lit. I'm so excited. I got this shirt made today. It's airbrushed, and it says on the front, it says I'm a mom of a Gemini, and on the back it says pray for me. If y'all know about Geminis, then y'all know what I'm talking about. So anyway, you guys, this is how it came out. That was the ending result of the powder. And then all you have to do after you're done is dust the powder away, you guys. Dust it really hard. Get a firm brush and dust all the powder away. And this is going to be the outcome. And she is a Taurus, so she wanted Taurus signs on her ring finger. So that's what we did. We went ahead and we had some zodiac signs. I actually got these charms off of Shein, but I did not have two of them because only one comes in a pack. So I only had one, but she just ended up having to have another one. So it worked out perfectly. And I went ahead and I used some McCart rhinestone glue on her nails. And we also went ahead and we got some gel polish and just secured everything in and locked it in with some top coat gel polish. And I went ahead and I cured that, you guys. And that was literally it. That was the whole nail set. When she wants to, she will be able to kind of pry the top open of her nails, the cuticle area, and she can just pop them right off and reuse them. Like I said, these are press-ons. And yeah, you guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know I'm gonna enjoy my weekend. And comment down below what video you will want to see next. Let me know what's up. So yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. I love y'all so much. Bye.